Hello everyone, today I am showing you how to make the most amazing, gorgeous Victoria sandwich cake. Hi everyone, it's Becky here. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much to everyone that has sent pictures and tweets of all the cakes that you've been making, of the recipe that I did. It's been really cool to see that I've done a video and then you guys have tried it out. It's really bizarre, but I'm so happy that the recipe's worked for you and that you're all enjoying baking the cakes that I'm making. So today I'm showing you how to make a super simple vanilla sponge. Now my plan is, and my hope is, for the future, we can use this recipe video and I can tell you guys to refer back to it when we make something a bit fancier, and then it's just going to save time for future videos. So when I want to make a vanilla sponge and it's got some sort of fancy icing on top, that we can just focus the video more on the icing rather than repeating ourselves with making the cake again, if that makes sense. Something really sharp on the edge then. Oh, cut my finger. It was hanging off of there. I don't know what that is. Our first step is to grease and line our Victoria sandwich cakes. No, they're not cakes. These are tins. I haven't made the cakes yet. These are 8 inches or 20 centimetres round, wide. I don't know. But they're 8-inch cake tins. You can help me. Here you go.
So I get to help.
Have some butter. Make sure you grease the edges, please. I do not want my cake to stick to the cake tin. Right, have you done all up the sides?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Actually, that looks pretty good.
Thanks.
Right, now I'm just going to put the... You're finished. Come back.
Oh.
You've got to put the greaseproof paper in the bottom.
Oh, I thought I was the cameraman today.
Well, you are. Thank you.
You're welcome.
2 grease tins. Let's make our batter. That was really cheesy. I could have gone 2 become 1, but that wouldn't make any sense.
Your spatula, miss.
Thank you. First step is to cream together our sugar and our butter that's been brought to room temperature. Oh. Well, I say that. It should be room temperature. So we're just going to cream together our butter and sugar. Just keeping it simple today. I'm not using the big stand mixer today. Unfortunately, I love that thing. But we're just using a spatula. But you guys can use a wooden spoon or even an electric hand whisk if you've got one. They're just as good. There we go, I'm happy with that. Time for the next step. We're now going to add in our eggs one at a time. Barry would probably make some sort of funny joke about straight from the chicken's bum at this point, but we're not going to do that today. Now we're going to mix the eggs in one at a time. I'm doing quite well today. I haven't got any shelling so far. Remember, if you do get any shelling, you can just use the actual egg shell to scoop it out. It works really well. Oh, she's so tired from that big walk.
I took her for a big walk.
You did. Took her for a big run on the field and now they're just pooped. So to give it a nice little vanilla cake, I've got some vanilla extract here. I'm just going to add in a couple of drops. Ooh. There we go. That'll be fine. Now I'm just going to mix that through. That's all our wet ingredients done. It's time to add in the dry. Next, we're going to sieve in our self-raising flour. I'm just going to sieve it all through and get this flour nice and fine and get some air in it as well into our cake. Woo. Try not to get it everywhere like me. Oh, and I forgot. You need to sieve in your baking powder at this point too. I'm just going to use I can't get my words out. I'm using 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I think our tub's running low. I can't get 2 out. There we go.
That's a tablespoon. You donut, that's a tablespoon.
Our cake's going to be massive.
What? Tell him what you did. I was looking, thinking, that's pretty big.
I didn't even think. I thought I used a tablespoon.
It hasn't gone in yet. We can scoop it out.
Whoopsie.
My wife, ladies and gentlemen. We've now gone from having 6 teaspoons back to the normal ratio, right?
Yes. Sorry. Right, now we can sieve in the baking powder and the self-raising flour. I've got a feeling Barry's not going to let me forget that I've just done that. And you guys probably won't either. But hey, we're all beginners. Now we just need to gently fold the flour and baking powder, got plenty of that, into the other ingredients. Remember, all the ingredients and the method for this recipe are on the My Virgin Kitchen website, along with 1,000 other recipe videos. So head on over, and if you're already there, hello! I was just thinking it could have been a lot worse.
Why?
Well, it could, instead of adding too much baking powder, I could have added salt instead of sugar.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
That would not be good, yeah.
That would have been a disaster. Oh, one thing I haven't done is preheated my oven. So I've got my little sidekick here today.
Little sidekick? What?
Maybe not. Maybe I'm the little chef and he's the big sidekick.
I'm quite short anyway, but...
Compared to me, you're not.
Yeah.
So could you please...
I have preheated the oven.
What have you preheated it to?
160 with a fan.
With a fan. Lovely.
Which is about
Thank
180 gas for 350F, I think.
Ooh,
I'll just check. It's on the fridge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well done. You've been looking at that fridge a lot. Look at all these air bubbles. Woohoo. Bring it closer. Come on. What are you doing?
Sorry.
You don't want to over-mix this because you might end up losing all those lovely air bubbles that you've got in your mixture. I was just checking the consistency of my mixture, and as you... Oh, can you keep the noise down a bit, please? That's what you tell me and the girls. Shh. I'm filming. As I was saying, I was just checking it, and it's meant to like have a slight consistency where it falls off the spoon, and that's not falling off the spoon. So
That's not a spoon. That's a spatula.
Oh my gosh, it's not. Oh my gosh, I'm acting so...
No, I'm only saying it because people in the comments.
Well, yeah, which is fair enough because it's not a spoon, it's a spatula. But if you are using a spoon, it should drop off your spoon or spatula, and this isn't really dropping off. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit of milk just to give it that thinner consistency. There we go, that's the consistency we like, falling off the spatula. Woohoo! So here's our cake tins from earlier. It's time to get our mixture in. So we're just going to evenly divide the mixture between the two tins. Ooh. I've just let the mixture find its own way to the edges of the tin. You can give it a gentle shake on a flat surface so it's nice and even, or even gently push it out and spread it around with the spatula or spoon. So all we do now is put these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes, but please do remember to keep an eye on them because you don't want any burnt tops. So filling wise, you can pimp up your cake however you like. Today we're going to go for the classic Victoria sponge. We've got some raspberry, or you can use strawberry jam, and we're also going to whip up some cream. So I'm just going to get the vanilla out of this pod. I've never done this before, so hopefully I'm doing this right. Barry did show me quickly. Ooh, there we go, got some. So in goes our cream. So we're going to whip it now. Whip it, that sounds funny. Remember, you don't want to over whip it because you won't get a very nice consistency, so just keep an eye on it as you're whipping it. Don't forget to push in your vanilla seeds or extract if you prefer to use that. And it goes. Now let's whip it together. So this is looking really good. I was a bit worried at first because it did take a long time to get to this consistency, but then all of a sudden it's now gone really thick. So just do keep an eye on it and don't give up, just keep whipping. If you like at this point, you might want to add some icing sugar or confectionery sugar just to make it a little bit sweeter, but we're sticking to vanilla and cream. I think the pugs can smell the cakes. Look at them. What do you want, guys? Do you want some cake? Cake? Yes, they are done. So now we're going to turn these out onto the wire rack. Ta-da! Wow, that looks good. And off comes the greaseproof paper as well. This is going to be my top one. So I'm going to peel this off quickly and then flip it over. First sponge is on our cake stand. It's nice and cool and it's ready for our jam. So I'm going to dollop the jam in the middle. I'm going to get a nice good amount. And then I'm going to just gently push it round. Oh, that's looking good. This is going to be one very jammy cake. Now I'm going to spoon on the cream. Oh, look at this layer.
Oh my God.
Wow, that is one beast of a cake. Oh. And now it's time to dust it with icing sugar, covering the top of your cake. Oh, look at that. Yummy. It's time to taste the cake. Come on,
well,
come and try it.
It's time for you to taste it. I've been a bit naughty there.
You've been eating it in the background.
Slice for myself and had some. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to try it then.
Right. Oh my God.
Wow. That's amazing. I'm really proud of that. Is it nice?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm glad you think it's nice and not just me.
It's cake.
Oh, that's delicious. There we go then, guys.
This is really nice. Sorry.
We need to go before Barry eats it all and I don't get any. I hope you do. I hope you give this a go. Please send us a picture of what you've done, whether it's on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah,
all
Facebook,
those
anything
ones.
like that.
Yeah, please.
I've been Snapchatting actually behind the scenes loads of stuff.
Yeah, he
so
has.
if you do follow us on Snapchat, it's kind of like Inception. You already know about this. Which
You
is
do.
Kind of cool.
It
And
is
Instagram
cool.
stories. Trying to give that some love too.
We do. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe to videos, and you can see the videos first on My Virgin Kitchen website before they go up on YouTube. Don't forget. You enjoying that?
Well.
We'll see you next time.